Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm here with my bro, Blacklion D, and he's calling us from. Are you in Leesburg right now?
Yes.
Leesburg, Virginia. Yo, dang, how's Leesburg these days?
Honestly, it's been real good. I've been working a lot, but I've been keeping to myself. But most of all, I got back into writing again, and I've been writing a lot more for the past 3, 4 days. I even got myself a new book, writing down writing down your soul. I got it like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm on like
Mhm.
page 50 right now, and just bro, it's been helping a lot.
So the
It's
stuff
been
that you're
helping me
writing,
just.
like the stuff that you're writing,
Mhm.
is it about a consistent topic or like does it vary?
I think it's just me, honestly, just I don't think it's necessarily about a topic. I think it's just me being thankful for everything that's happened in my life, whether it's good or bad, because I'm still here standing and I'm able just to tell it and just to share it. And most days, bro, I've just been at peace so much to where I haven't really felt like I needed to be around anyone. Like before we even started this live, I was just listening to instrumentals and just writing down like some lyrics and everything. I don't know, I told myself, man, I wanted to write down some lyrics today and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just ended up writing like I ended up just writing some down. I ended up working on something I put a hold on yesterday and I finished that already. It helped out a lot. I even got into boxing. Like
Nice.
trying to train myself. I'm trying to train myself. I mean, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I got some of the fundamental footwork down. But it's just been helping, and I haven't even like put it on a list or anything. I just get up and I do it. And let me tell you something else, bro. For the first time in my life, when I went to bed, bro, I kept my cell phone in a different room, and bro, I was able to sleep good for the first time. And I woke up like very early, and bro, I felt refreshed, even if it wasn't a full 8 hours, bro.
It was like about 6 or 7 hours of like deep sleep, right?
Yeah, just about. My mind was still kind of active a little bit. I noticed it because I was still tossing and turning, but I had much better sleep than if I was using screen time before bed and stuff like that.
Damn, that's a big insight, man.
I know it is, bro. And I never even thought to try. I'm just like, because the past few days, bro, the past few 2 days, like I just had my phone on low battery and I just left it off. And I kind of just been going to work, just doing my thing, maybe conversating with people, just keeping to myself, just being me. And it's been helping and it's been so like peaceful, bro.
I was gonna say, like, doesn't it feel so good to be away from the phone for a while?
Yeah, bro. It does. It does. That's why, bro, whenever my phone bill comes sometimes, I just kind of let it pass and I just wait till next payday because, bro, it feels good just not having it or being around it, bro. Sometimes it feels good just being to yourself for a bit, not talking to anyone for a bit, and just focusing on what you need to focus on. Because, bro, what we don't realize is there's a lot of distractions, and we distract ourselves intentionally, whether we like to think about it or not, bro.
That's so true.
Imagine there's something you want to do, but you're doing
That's
something else instead of doing that thing. That's
exactly,
counterproductive. Stop doing that
exactly.
fucking shit.
It's true, man. And like we have to catch ourselves when we're getting off track, right?
Yeah, bro.
Um,
That's why sometimes we as people, sometimes we don't catch our behaviors unless someone just tells it to us. But it's like, bro, if you really be aware and you really just pay attention to yourself, you may catch yourself before or after. And even after the fact, you can still reflect on that and try something different.
yo, and sometimes people will try to make us be aware of it, and then but we don't want to listen. We're like, nah, nah,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to hear that shit.
And it's like the thing is, the ego, bro.
Yo, exactly, man. That's exactly
It's
it.
just like it's just like it's just like two men. Say a man disrespects another man and he wants to handle it in a way that's not going to be very good, but just he could walk away, but he doesn't want to. It's like, ah, my man is like, I can't just let anyone just get away and just do that. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a tug of war, man. Should I do something or should I walk away? You know what I mean? It's like you walk away, you may still be thinking about it, but eventually that thought is just gonna go and you're not gonna think about it no more. You may reflect on it here and there, but that's gonna happen. But say you do something and it doesn't go the way you want it to go, those are consequences and you can't take back what's already happened.
True,
And I
true.
think people realize that when it's too late.
Yo, don't you think that like that's been one of humanity's biggest downfalls? Like just throughout the history of humanity, like people taking things personally.
Yes. And bro, when you take things personally, that's when you make it about you, not about the situation, not about the person. I had to learn that and I'm still learning that.
Me too, man. Like sometimes I think I learned it already, but then something else will trigger me later on, and uh, and then yeah, I have to catch myself in that moment.
No, I get it, bro. We all have triggers. Like, say for example, bro, I may be where I'm at now, but there's times where I do have the past try to come at me and trigger me
Mm-mm.
into old reactions and old triggers. But bro, I really have to sit down with myself and I really have to talk with myself because that's some stuff that will and can happen, and that's something that'll fuck with you, bro.
That is true. So,
And you
so
know what's something I thought about?
yeah,
I was just talking about my mom with this. You know how there's a whole bunch of mental illnesses and diagnosis and stuff like that.
yeah.
Imagine a person just going through life and they had a gut feeling about something or someone and they confronted that situation in person, but that person who they confronted, they kind of manipulated and turned it around the situation to make it seem like, oh, the person's crazy, or oh, like I'm not
Mm,
doing that. But it's like you may not say something, but you're peeping it. And it's like they say action speaks louder than words. The way you move, you may move loudly. And the thing is just, where was I getting at? And when you don't listen to your gut or your intuition, it can literally make you feel like you're going crazy. That's why there's so much trauma and everything going on. Because if you would have listened to your gut and just instead of the other person, like none of that shit would have happened. That's why I don't get this shit, you know? All these antipsychotics, antidepressants, all that and shit like that. Just there's some stuff you have to just handle. And sometimes you just
true,
have to
man.
listen to you and not what the other person or outside of yourself. Because the person outside of yourself, oh, they can manipulate some stuff to their own way for their own benefit. Someone may not think about that, but those motherfuckers can do that. There's people out there like that, and people don't even recognize that. I've seen people like those myself, bro.
Dude, and some people are like professionals at it.
Yes, you're on the nail, man.
Dude, but it goes even deeper because like some people are professionals at manipulating other people that manipulate large groups of people. So like the shortcut to manipulating everybody is to just manipulate the leaders. And I just learned this because shout out to my last podcast guest, Bootsy Greenswood. He's a stand-up comedian in Georgia. He sent me a link to this book called Propaganda, and it's written by Sigmund Freud's nephew, who apparently is like the father of PR, like public relations and right stuff like that. Anyway, that's what he's saying, dude. That the best way to manipulate a large group of people is to manipulate their leaders. And if you can manipulate the leaders, then they will
You can
manipulate
manipulate
the
everyone
whole
else
crowd
because
of.
everyone else are the soldiers or the pawns. And what are the soldiers and the pawns gonna do? They're gonna report back to the leader, the head honcho.
But what's funny is that okay, so if we fast forward now to 2023, that book was written in 1928. Right now is 2023. Now it's like we're all trying to manipulate each other. So like what's funny about that is that I feel like now when the government tries to manipulate us, we can see we can see what they're doing because we've spent so much time trying to manipulate each other and we know what manipulation looks like now.
We do.
We're all like all of us have like become like propaganda interns thanks to having social media accounts.
I never thought about it like that before.
It's kind of crazy, man. It makes you then ask like, so what the hell is even real then? Like if everyone's being manipulated, what is reality? And is it possible that intuition can answer that for us?
Mm.
Because for
I
some
think
reason, intuition is like always on point. For some reason, I can't explain.
I think it can, because I'll tell you one thing about intuition, bro. It'll it'll save your life. Because if you trusted everyone in life, like this one YouTuber said, you'd be fucking dead. And think about it, bro. Like, you're around someone, you're around a situation, or you're around danger, and you kind of get like a signal in your body a little bit, and something's not telling you or anything. You just have a feeling.
Yeah,
99.9% of the time, it's right. Because, like you were saying about manipulation, you can confront the danger or the situation or the person, but that person can turn around and say, "Oh no, it's not that." But it's like, bro, if your body's trying to protect you from something, it's trying to protect you from something for a reason.
true.
And you confront that situation, that person, are they gonna protect you from that?
Uh, it's not confirmed.
Yeah, it's not.
Dude, like, isn't it kind of weird or not weird? Okay, let's say, isn't it kind of interesting that in every country in the world has their own things that they consider normal and weird. Um, Maybe they have their own interpretation of what is right and wrong. Like each government shapes the reality of their people, right?
Yes.
But then it makes you wonder, so what the hell is actual reality then? If every
Mm.
country has their own version of it, what is actual reality? I think there's one reality uh that we can't reject is that all of us are sitting on a floating ball in space that's moving around the sun. I think we can all agree on that, right? We're just these like random like animals that have appeared on this planet that were like the iPhone 15 Pro Max of apes. We're the most recent update, and now we're just trying to
Man,
make sense of what the hell's going on.
bro, you just, bro, I feel like, bro, you going Joe Rogan on me right now, man. I ain't even lying to you, bro.
That's awesome, dude. That's all I think about every day. I'm just sitting at my cubicle at work, like I'll just pretend to be normal, but this is all I think about every day. But at least now, like I feel like uh more chill about it. I'm not like freaking out or anything. Yeah,
Okay.
because I trust my intuition to guide me through this.
Good, bro.
And
As
I
you
mean,
should.
it's not even my intuition, right? It's just intuition. Like everybody has it. Or maybe we come out of that. I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain. Like like maybe maybe it's not that intuition belongs to me. Maybe I belong to intuition.
Hmm.
Oh, yo, there was something I wanted to ask you today.
Oh, ask me.
What do you think about the search for happiness?
Hmm. The search, the search for happiness.
Like many people are searching for happiness. Like for example, I was searching for it like I think my entire life, and I wasn't even aware of it. And like my example was that I thought I could only be happy if I have the right relationship, like with like a girlfriend or like a partner. Like I thought that happiness is only possible if I find the perfect partner. And then that was proven wrong to me. And I had like a crisis, like my mental breakdown. But
I
isn't
think just go ahead.
like many of us have our own idea of what is the road to happiness, whether it's fame or money or relationship, like, and
Mhm.
every time we think we found it, it just slips away. So like, so what are we doing wrong?
Do you think maybe we might be chasing happiness in the wrong places?
Exactly. Like, is it
It's like,
possible? Yeah, tell me.
say for example, like bro, like you were saying, a relationship. I used to think maybe being with someone would make me happy, having all this sex, like just smoking and stuff like that, but just none of those things made me happy. And it's like what I realized, just what makes me just content and not even out of pleasure is just doing the things I love and more exposure to doing new things, bro. Doing the things you want to do, just things you've never done before. Like say for example, like hey, you might want to learn how to fix something or build something, like it's something new, like you could just test the waters, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Because you do that, bro, it's gonna spark something different in your brain, man. Like just I am, and that's what happiness is for me, bro. Just doing the things I love and just doing new things, man. Because I'm learning, and it puts a smile on my face just each time. And no drug and no woman and no person can provide that for me.
Yo, this question just came up right now.
Ask me.
The question is happiness something that we feel at the same time as pleasure, or can it be felt before the pleasure hits? Because I'm trying to think now, is happiness even the right label for this thing that we're talking about?
Well, happiness, pleasure, I feel those can be similar. And when you mentioned that, all that just came to mind is just dopamine spike, dopamine rush.
Hmm. Like the dopamine will motivate you to do the thing that feels good, and then you do it, right? But then
Yes,
you crash. Then you
yes.
crash afterward. Like, is that happiness? Like, is hitting those highs and crashing over and over again? Is that it? Are we just chasing highs forever? I feel like you in your own life, you've already found your way out of that like hamster wheel trap. Like I'm kind of getting that vibe from you that you're like on a really clear path to like real happiness.
I am, man. I've had the most peace I've felt in like weeks, Brian, and in my life, bro. I just been to myself and I haven't really needed to just be around anyone, and I just been content. I've been doing what I always wanted to do, but I just held myself back from because I was just going through so many things and I let those things just
Mm,
dictate it.
mhm,
So
mhm.
one day I just woke up and I just decided just go at it, try something new, set a timer, you know.
So like, can I ask you this? Like, all of these things that you're doing now, like, are you doing them hoping to find happiness at the end of that, or are you doing them because you feel happy already? because the vibe that I'm getting from you is that you're already a happy person, and now you're just doing the things you like to do.
I think personally, me just doing what I'm doing, I'm at a good place now, but I'm not the man. I'm not the man I need to be strength wise yet. And I feel just me doing those things, even on the days I don't want to do them, is gonna just build me more discipline and get me
Mm,
into where I need to be. And if stuff comes at me and even triggers, I know I can fight against it, and I know no temptation can come against me.
nice. So like, what are these habits that you practice now? It's like exercise.
I'll exercise. I'll read a book. I'll read a book. I'll write in my journal. I'll maybe listen to some instrumentals or some lo-fi music,
Nice.
some lo-fi beats. I really like that a lot. Sometimes I'll take walks without my phone, honestly.
Oh, so
Sometimes
nice.
I'll just go to DC, go to different places, or I would just be in nature. But mostly, bro, being outside, man, just that would
Mm,
just help out a lot and just doing things. Because when I'm outside, bro, I'm literally thinking about nothing at all.
that's
I
a
don't
nice
feel good
feeling.
or bad or anything. And it's so pleasant. And I never
Yeah.
really get that feeling often, bro. And I love having that feeling because I don't even feel numb to it or anything.
hmm Dude, man, like, yeah, like since you're over there in Northern Virginia, you you have easy access to nature and you can go on walks in the forest and stuff. That's awesome because here in the city, it's harder. It's harder to like find a forest to walk through or something. But we're here in the big city.
Really?
Yeah, man.
How far is the countryside from you guys?
I want to say about an hour or hour and a half.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there this weekend.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to like this place called Dong Nai. I'm gonna visit my Filipino
Dong
friends.
Nai.
Dong Nai. Yeah. Wait, do you remember how to say the money in Vietnam, like the currency?
Hmm. I know it starts with dong.
It is dong.
Oh, dong.
It's the dong.
I was kind of thinking about that other. I don't know what it means in Vietnam in Vietnamese, but I remember you told me like, "Come on, you." I don't know. That's
It means
hey.
it means thank you very much. That's awesome, yeah.
I'll be sure to use that when I go to a massage
Oh man, I'm just thinking
parlor.
back. I'm thinking back to all the silly random words I've I've learned in other languages. Like for example, shout out to my bro Kalvis. He's from Latvia.
Latvia, where is that located?
It's like this little country. I believe it's next to Russia and Lithuania. I think so. But anyways, like he told me that in his country, I think the word booby. No, 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 no. Sorry, the word poop. Wait, wait. No, 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 wait. The word poopy means boobs.
Poopies? Really?
I think so. Calvis, can you please tell me if that's correct or not? But I think Calvis told me the word poopy means boobs.
Hmm.
If there's any Latvians listening, please, please correct my language skills. Yeah, dude. Oh, also shout out to my bro Arnas. He's from Lithuania. He looks like
Okay.
one of the dudes from like the Hansel rock band.
And so I haven't heard about that band before.
It's just like white dudes with like straight like blonde hair going down their face. Like,
Okay.
yeah, he's a really cool dude. He's like 20 years old. He's in Vietnam and he knows a lot about crypto. I mean, I know nothing about crypto, but I trust him for some reason. Yeah, dude, I feel like intuition is going to help us find other people who also use intuition in for their own what whatever it is they're doing, whether it's crypto or gardening or drawing or managing a business or something like people use intuition in different contexts. And I think we're gonna find each other really soon.
I think so too, bro.
I feel excited for that.
Me too.
Yo, have you ever thought about being a life coach? I feel like you should do that, man.
I had like I I think someone pitched me an idea about it like a few years ago. I did like some research here and there, but I never really got into it.
Because like right now I'm taking a life coaching course and like the vibe you have is like the same as the people in my course.
Really?
Yeah, and like they all like all the people in this course, they're also in touch with intuition and self-awareness and all of this stuff, like same as you. And pretty much like life coach is just this, like it's different from a psychologist. A psychologist is someone that helps you heal from your past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a life coach is someone that helps you identify what goals you want to reach, whether it's long term or short term. And then it helps you, then the coach will help you create action plans to get to these goals. And then along the way to those goals, you might have to do some healing and stuff, right? But the purpose of having the life coach is to help you get to these places that you want to get to. And I feel that you could help people do that.
Bruh, when you said everything, I felt like I could because, bruh, no matter what's happened to me, I always like just helping people for whatever reason, bruh. I'll take
Mm,
time out of my day to help someone, whether it's at work, like, cause it's like, bruh, it's never about the currency with me, bruh. I could care less about it. It's always gonna be there. But just, I don't know, just I feel this sense inside when I help someone, and pleasure doesn't even describe it. It's like, I don't know, I just feel really light, bro. And I still like to help people. At the same time, I'm just kind of cautious who I who I help because I have to be.
true, man. That is true. Also, some people don't even want to be helped.
Yeah,
Some people are enjoying their misery, but they don't even know.
yeah, and bro, what I realized just in the past, what I would do, just having friends, like, bro, I would just try to fix stuff even if they didn't ask me to, because, bro, I didn't want them to be where they're at and everything. You know, I didn't want them going through what they went through, but just, bro, when they just didn't want no solutions and I tried, bro, I just let it be what it be because it's like I can't have that happen to me and I can't be dragged around in that. So I'm just gonna leave them where they're at so they
Mm,
can just do what they're gonna do. I had to because, bro, I cannot lose my sense of self and peace just over that, bro. I cannot.
that's fair, man. That's totally fair.
And I had to learn that because, bro, like I would do that over the years and just I couldn't. Especially when I had a lot of female friends at the time and everything too, man.
Mm. It's like in the beginning, I didn't want to accept this, but I guess it's true that everybody has their own timeline, right?
Yeah, man.
And I would often try to like rush people and stuff, but like yeah, I'm learning now to yeah to just let people like take their own course and then if I can assist along the way, then cool, and if not, then I just gotta let them do their thing.
You have to because when you just let them do their own thing, it's like that's out of your control, but it's in their control now. It's up to them.
Mm, mm,
Sometimes there's a saying, you got to let people do what they want to do so you can see what they prefer to do.
mm.
Something not exactly like that, but something similar.
Like hopefully they'll also ask themselves like why they like the things that they do, or like just why do they do the things that they do? Like I have to ask myself that too. Like even like why do I prefer bacon, biscuits and gravy for breakfast? Like why do I prefer that?
What even helps is, bro, writing down questions and answering them, bro.
Hmm.
That
True.
really helped me along. That really helped me along the lines too. Like the other day, I asked myself, like in the past when I was using as much I was using, why was I using and mixing it with tobacco? And bro, I did some research and I looked up just memories, scents, and smell,
Mm,
and just the smell would just remind me of back home in Jamaica because that's all I would smell. And just like, bruh,
mm.
smell can be attached to memory. There's this term for it. I forget what it's called. It's something. I'm gonna have to look it up and tell you a little bit later.
Dude, for sure. Like our sense of smell is connected to memories like cl- so clearly. Like just recently I just smelled a candle, right? Like
Yeah,
I forget what the scent even was, but I smelled this specific candle and I was like suddenly transported back to like 2014. I was just like, whoa. Like, I could feel so clearly. Like, it's like, wait, where am I right now? What year is it? I feel like I'm just transported back in time just from smelling a candle.
I know, right? It's just like when my mom comes over and I smell her cooking, it smells like how she always made it. And I'm not
Mm,
talking about years ago, but when I was like little, when I
hmm.
was like a cub, man. And that's what it makes me think about a lot
True.
because it smells exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember in like 20, what year was it? It might have been 2021, 2020 or 2021. But anyways, my girlfriend cooked me a meal for my birthday,
Okay.
and she was attempting to cook something that my mom cooked for me before. So like she started cooking that before I got home from work, and when I got home and I opened the door and I smelled that, I was just like, "Whoa! It smells like my mom is cooking, yo." Like it says, yeah, I was transported back to my childhood. Like, whoa, it smells like my childhood.
That was nice of her to do that, man.
That was it. That was really nice.
It's just like whenever I smell Jamaican food, man, it always just brings me back to either Jamaica or like Brooklyn because those are the two most places I've been to most of my life, bro. And I would always just smell the food or see it. My grandma would make it, or my uncles would make it, or just some family members.
Jamaica. Wait, what you guys eat? What do you call that? Chicken
There's
jerk?
aki and saltfish, jerk chicken.
Hmm.
We have cow skin. We have cocoa bread. What else? We have sour sap.
Oh,
We have
sauerkraut
red
is good,
pepper.
yeah.
Oh, you've tried sour sap?
Yeah, we have that here in Vietnam too.
I didn't even know that. Do you guys have it like in juice form too?
Yeah, we got smoothies. Uh, just recently it got popular to drink like a iced tea, like a sour sop iced tea.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's good.
And bro, it's good for the health and everything too, man. Ginger's really big. Ginger's really big down there too.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, soursop in Vietnam, they call it bunko. I think
Really?
so. I think it's how you say it, bunko.
Hmm. Have you seen any soursop trees or anything?
Damn. I don't know. Like I'm so shitty at identifying like specific fruit trees and stuff. I just see trees. I don't know. People will be
Man, you're
like
bringing
pointing
back.
out like people will be like, "Hey, look, there's like a pomelo tree," and I'm like, I can't tell. I just see trees.
Hey, it be like that sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
After like looking so closely, like, oh yeah, I guess that is a little pomelo. Yeah.
Man, I remember back in the days, bro, in Jamaica, bro, we used to like just climb the mango tree and we would pick some mangoes from there, hang on the
Damn.
branch and just come back down, man.
That sounds so good right now. I've been trying to eat healthier. Like today, I just ate so many nuts, yo. Like it's like cashews and oats and walnuts. Shout out to NUTRI NUTS. NUTRI NUTS. That should be
Hey,
the
I'm
new,
glad you.
yo. That should be the new the new like advertisement voice for NUTRI NUTS. Just somebody just whispering like NUTRI NUTS.
Hey, but those are good for you, man. I'm telling you. And also eating healthy too, bro. You got
Dude,
to, bro. Health is
jeez.
wealth, man.
Today I was like, I ate so healthy. I did exercise, but I also did nitrous oxide balloons, and I also like smoked a spliff and ate KFC. I'm doing something wrong. I'm getting there. I'm God damn it, I'm getting there.
I know the KFC in Vietnam is different from the KFC in America because the
Yo,
KFC in America is way different than the Jamaica one.
yo, the biscuits here are sweet. They're not buttery and salty. They're sweet.
Mhm.
And also every British person complains like, those aren't biscuits, those are scones.
Hey, you pulled the accent right on point, man.
They'll probably say like my accent.
Skins?
They probably say, "Oh, yo, his accent fucking sucks." Yo, dude, this chat's about to close, man.
No, no problem, bro.
I think we should continue next time. This is awesome.
Hey, definitely, I like this, man. Hey,
Let's
until
do it
the
again.
next time, okay?
Take care, bro.
Hey, you too, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace.